comic relief.
Shut up! This is episode 10 of the Schlump
I
cast.
stopped talking like 10 seconds ago.
Stop! Oh,
No.
episode 10 of the Schlump cast. This is the lag episode.
Yep.
Because our friend Nick is now in the boonies.
So yeah, I have to predict how you guys are gonna end your sentences. Otherwise, I sound like I'm talking like 20 seconds after you guys, because I am.
So that means we have to put dramatic pauses after every sentence we say.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, that wasn't too bad.
That isn't too bad at all.
Yeah, because I said it right as he was saying it.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
And it's so funny because when you guys respond to everything, I have to wait like 3 seconds before I get a response.
so at least it'll keep you on your toes.
Mhm.
No.
It was like a goat bleat.
Alright, well, since we're here... Oh my god, my monitor. Hello? Okay. Sorry, I like knocked my monitor, or I kicked the wires. Yeah, we here, we boolin'. The date is, I'm not telling you the date because that means you can DOS us, but
What?
you never know, actually
That
not.
doesn't mean that.
Oh yeah? Then why don't you tell them the date?
Yeah.
It's definitely not because I...
4444 Jefferson Davis Highway.
Stop! That's my house! It's not my house.
Definitely isn't.
What is that? Yeah, 6666
Uh-huh.
69th Street. Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
Baller address.
yeah, we out here living our best
It is
life.
the day before the 4th of July.
Yeah.
You'll
Nice.
figure it out.
2019.
We're back. I might as well be in 2019 because holy shit.
Oh my god, I keep kicking my wires. Anyways,
That's good.
So, discussion for today. I have no idea.
Well,
I don't know. Is there anything? Oh, let's talk about how we've been doing. How have you guys been doing?
I've been moving all week,
Mhm.
pretty much.
You want to kind of describe the experience of living with absolute
Yeah,
dog
sure.
shit internet?
That was me trying to like jump ahead and failing, I think.
Well,
Um,
you can talk about it for a little bit.
so I can talk about it, yeah. So in terms of just like living here, it's fine. Like I actually really enjoy living here. There's just a lot of what's it called? Inconvenience when it comes to the internet being as though like my life is kind of centered around it at the moment. Whether it's for work or leisure or what have you, my internet's always been kind of important, and I kind of took it for granted back at the old house. And now that I'm struggling a lot with it, it kind of makes me realize like how much I depended on it for like how much I didn't even realize I depended on it, because now I'm like talking to people way less, even less than before, and not because of like sheer like either the lack of desire to do so, but because of the lack of ability to do so.
So, a little bit of context.
It's a little bit harder to communicate.
Yeah, a little bit of context behind
Well,
this.
within context, I'm like out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, context in the sense of like how you used it, because basically every night the three of us would just get on and play some kind of game, and that has not happened since he moved.
Yeah, as friends do.
Oh my
And
God,
it won't happen until I move again,
Hopefully that's sooner.
and it's sad.
Yeah.
But hopefully that is sooner rather than later, because the hunt for the house is fervent, more than ever before.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about the struggles
Um,
of like finding a house?
I mean,
So
it isn't really
it's
struggles.
mainly
It's just
just-
kind of life, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I know you guys are.
it's kind of, and there's a bit of luck involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, there's just a little bit of this is so funny. This is so scuffed. Anyway, yeah, we just gotta get lucky with a house that'll take 4 college kids, because the system is backwards, where it's like we want these college kids to have a history of how like owning households, but we also don't want to give college kids housing, because why would we do that? They're college kids and they're not proven well enough, but they also have to be proven that they can live in a house. And it's very backwards, and I hate our economy for doing that to the housing market, because we get turned away as soon as a family even like expresses a tad bit of interest.
Yeah. One point on that regard, I went on a tour recently with one of our roommates, and he brought up a good point to not be outright and say that we're college students, but be outright and say that we're music students first. Because music students gives off a completely different impression than college students alone.
I see that. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess that's kind of how.
Well, in the terms of an, oh, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
you go right ahead. I'm just gonna shut my mouth and let you do the talking.
Yeah, it's a lot easier
No,
for us
man.
to get out of
No.
your way
Yeah,
than
well, I'm gonna
you
move.
are.
I'm gonna move out of your way then, because it's easier for you. Not
Yeah.
speak.
I was gonna say, if like the music student idea is very good in terms of like like telling them that we're not like your typical frat kids or your like bomb ass college kids, but it also might communicate to the landlord that we don't have money, because I mean, and like, regardless of how true that is, because most of the time musicians are fine in terms of like having outlets of income and whatnot. Like they have a ton of sources of income at their disposal.
Yeah, I work
But
at Amazon.
like a homeowner, yeah, a homeowner will hear a musician and be like, he had no money. He just played instrument, and he plays for people, and he doesn't play for money, and now he's not gonna pay rent, and they shut us down. And that's my fear with going out right and saying we're 4 musicians. So I think if we open up, it's 4 students who happen to teach in the area.
I feel like
Because in all my applications, I list that I'm a private lesson
yeah,
instructor.
I see where you're going at. I feel like that's kind of a cursed way of thinking too, though. I think okay. I honestly,
I know.
yeah, I don't know if because I haven't had to look for a house because I'm a stupid kid who lives with mom, but I've definitely like expressed like area and stuff when I was looking for my house like I'm currently living in now, and something like I told my mom, I was like, Mom, the intent for me is to one day leave, and she was like, oh, okay. And so in her head that was get the smallest house we can humanly get that's in like a really good area. So my house is tiny, but it's a single house, but it's in a really good area with a lot of stuff around me. So for me, it's also just because no one in my family is ever home. Well, ever since quarantine, that is. But before that, no one was ever home. So it was cheaper, and it was just like comparatively to like, because I live in a pretty rich area, but because we have a smaller house, and before now, the stuff, yeah, I never was home. I was always at school doing music stuff, and I was just like, yeah, it's fine living here. I just go home and sleep, maybe play some games. But now it's gotten to the point where it's like, oh, I'm home constantly, 24/7. I hate my life. So that's that's also what something to take into account when you're searching.
Sounded like a salt shaker.
That's just it's just something for me. It's just like keep an account. Just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's better.
Yeah, that's true.
So
No, for sure. Because there's a
looking at
bit
YouTube
of
punks.
a story, kind of. There's a bit of a like we were looking at houses, and we did happen to find one in John's neighborhood, and I looked at it. It was insanely cheap for what they were offering. It was like a 3 bedroom with a basement that somebody could take, and it was in like a really nice neighborhood. Oh,
Yeah, there's a grocery store
but
up here next to my
without
house. Sorry,
Hmm?
speak.
Anyway, sorry. It was so I looked at the house. It was nice. It was a nice house. And without naming any names, I look at the realtor or the homeowner and see mixed reviews to say the least. There were a ton of 1 and 2 star reviews, but at the very top, there's 2 5-star reviews. And so I read the 2 5-star reviews, and it's like it's typed out like a bot would type it. Like, this owner was absolutely 100% the one to go to. Please consider buying all your homes from this person because they made it so good. They made the process so easy. And then literally every other review was like, this person wouldn't respond to my calls after my basement flooded. And now I have mold going everywhere, and now she's taking me to court for it.
Mm.
And I was like, oh. I read that, I'm like, oh. And I quickly typed in the chat, I was like, hey, be careful about this house because I don't want to like get there and like fall through the first floor of the fucking house and then have her sue me for it for breaking her floor. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Please.
It was a good catch.
Yeah, because from what it looked like at first, if you guys didn't see the reviews, would you guys have just leaped on the house?
Yeah, probably. That thing was like, bro, like the price range we're at right now, that was like 3 standard deviations below what we like were expecting. Like, that shit was cheap.
Yeah. It was good too.
Yeah, also,
Or
It's a nice
so
looking
we
house.
thought.
well, also keep in mind,
Yeah.
keep in mind that this area, specifically of the neighborhood that I live in, is like the rich. I guess it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's not rich white people. It's just rich people, period. But rich, humble question mark, because a lot of the houses around me are small, and the townhouse. There's a lot of townhouses, so it's like good. It's good income area, I guess is a way to say it. Um,
It's high property value because you guys are close to so much.
yeah, we have like major schools next to me. Walmart.
Several shopping
Yeah,
carts,
several
several shopping areas.
The
near
world's
you
best
guys.
gas. The world's
So many amenities near your guys' place.
the world's best
The
gas station.
world's largest ball of ketchup.
Ew! Wait, did you say ketchup?
No.
I will say my favorite part about living in this area is oh my god, there's a cheap ass gas station near my house, and 9 times out of 10, if I even think of that my gas, what is going on?
I'm so sorry. I like threw off my headset and started dying. Continue.
Anyways, so
I'm muting myself.
bruh. I just hear like laughing in the background.
Continue.
So there's this gas station near my house. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but if you're a local of where I'm from, you go to this gas station. Even locals that aren't local, because Nick, you've been to this gas station before.
I've been at a gas station multiple times.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those ones that you can fill from either side.
Oh yeah.
And so I look like a straight up fool slinging that nozzle right over across the back of my car
yeah,
just because I don't want to wait in a different line that's a little bit longer.
yeah, but you gotta tell yourself, is it worth it for that sweet?
It's worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll look like a dumbass for like $10 to fill my tank.
exactly.
Are you kidding
Are
me?
you kidding me? Yeah, I started. Nowadays, like, cause for my car, I drive a tiny, I drive a tiny car, but it's a hatchback, but it's a two-door tiny car. However, the tank is tiny. I feel premium. However, I never go above $17 filling my whole tank, and it's nut
It's
busting.
insane.
That's insane. It's nut
That's
busting.
nuts.
How much money I save on this gas station? Because then I'll go to like a Sunoco or something like that, or like a Shell, and it'll be like $30. Like holy shit.
Mm-hmm. They
And
don't mess
Yeah.
around with premium.
yeah, and I always put in premium. It's just the tanks always last longer that way. It's like maybe a
I've
couple dollars.
and I
Yeah.
this might be like a yeah. It's situational for sure because I have like it's close to 15-year-old now. I've just been putting in the regular, like the cheapest gas, and it's been it's I say it's been fine, but I also the check engine light's been on for a while, and it's because of my gas cap that refuses to like say it's closed because sometimes when I go and fill up my gas, I will go do my deed, pay whatever, put the gas cap back on, and jump in my car, and there's no check engine light. And then I will wait, no check engine light, until the next time I need to fill up gas. I'll go fill up, put the gas cap back on exactly how I always put it back on. I'll go back, and check engine lights back on, and I go home, get out of my car, fuck with the gas cap again until the check engine light goes away, and then it goes away.
Mhm.
So I think I need a new gas cap.
Hmm.
Quite possibly. Yeah. I drove a 2008, or I used to drive a 2002 PT Cruiser, and that thing was a tank. I hated that car, but I also love that car. It was
Rip in pieces.
I hated the car. Oh, I still have it. I don't drive it anymore. My dad stole it from me. He was like, "Yeah, I don't go out as much as you do. You don't have to drive that car anymore." It's like, "Oh, okay," because he was the one who made me buy it.
It was so iconic.
It was iconic. My little PT Cruiser. Anyways, but the thing with that car was, the check engine light was always on, but it was because the car just fucking drank gas, and whatever issue was causing that was causing my car to drink gas. So I have like, I think it's like a 13-gallon tank or something. It's big. It's huge for the size of it. Car it is.
Yeah.
I'd go through that in a week, and I'd always feel premium because it just makes the car run better and it makes the car last longer. So my dad says. My dad is the car guy. He is the car guru. He works car stuff, but he was like, "Yeah, just put premium. It doesn't matter if it's just a couple dollars." And I was like, "Okay." So I started filling my car with premium, like ever since I started driving. But holy piss Jesus! For me to fill that PT Cruiser up at this cheap gas station was $34 per average. So
Wow.
I
Jeez.
paid double back then than I do now. But it was like I would fill that car up and it just lasted a week. And then I started having issues where the car would like shotgun forward cuz transmission or not transmission. So the engine oil would leak like crazy. And my dad was like, "Oh, it's fine." And then one day I was like at a red light and it went green and my car wouldn't run. I was like, and it freaking barreled forward. And I almost died. And that's why I talked to my dad and I was like, "Dad, can I like not drive this car? It's freaking me out." And he's like, "Oh, let me take a look at it." And so he's like, "Oh, I see the problem. Your car has no oil, or it has no engine oil." And I was like, "Wait, isn't that important?" He's like, "Yeah, that's probably why your transmission isn't turning either." And I was like, and then so yeah, I was like, "Hey, Dad, can I just not use this car?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Well, you were telling me.
So I love that car. I also hated that car because it was so slow. Um, the thing with that car was like people trash this. Okay, people trash the PT Cruiser because it was a terrible car, because it is a terrible car, but it's also one of those things where it's like aesthetic. People really liked the I think it's just like 1910 buggy style, whatever the heck that was called.
Yeah.
That was the main reason people bought it, and then
You had a ton of stickers on the back too.
yeah, I freaking sticker the hell out of that car. And I can look out the window and it's still there. Like
My favorite one was the heavy and sausage.
I- so, story about the heavy
Ugh.
stickers. I had a bunch of them. I work at Amazon. And the gist of that was the stickers were meant to be used for like packages that weighed more than like what 15 pounds, like the bags that weighed more than 15 pounds. But
Yeah.
I was working the station where you basically are like shipping it out to be sent out, right? So I'm like I'm closing these bags and stuff. I look over to the right side. There's like a roll of these stickers that all it's just heavy. So it's like maybe 1,000 plus stickers that say heavy on it. So I look around and I'm like, I really want that whole roll. I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna be able to fit that though. Let me figure something out. So I'm doing my shift. I'm thinking how I'm gonna take that whole roll, and eventually I gave up. However, that didn't mean I was gonna leave without any stickers. I think I grabbed like somewhere next to like 100 stickers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I still have like 90 in my room.
Yeah,
Somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but I just have an absurd amount of stickers that just say heavy.
I'll take some of those off of you.
So
Go ahead, Nick.
I have no affiliation with this man. He has stolen from a giant billion-dollar corporation, and we have finally caught him, red-handed. Get him.
Hey, just so you know,
Thick 'em, boys.
just so you know, I actually didn't steal them.
They
Well,
were a gift.
I
agree.
gifted them to myself through my workplace by putting them in my pocket.
employee discount.
Employee discount for free. Yeah, you ever wonder why I have
Oh,
like $30,000 that just appeared? Yeah, I hacked into my manager's bank account.
Oh no.
Anyways, that's not actually true.
Jeff.
All right, well, let's in a video game.
In a video game, this is a video game, by the way. Everything,
Yep.
everything's a video game. Amazon, more like, I don't know, Nile. I don't know what's like a known like system, like forest system / river. Anyways, next
I
topic.
don't know what you're talking
I
about.
don't
By
know.
and large.
Buy in bulk.
Oh, I thought you were going along the lines of like a fake corporation.
Oh yes.
Capsule Corp.
That's the one.
I'm gonna shrink everything.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, yum indeed.
Oh, lunchtime?
You know what might be funny?
No.
You guys try asking me questions and I'll answer them before you're done answering them, so it looks like I answered them right after you finish your question.
Oh, I need to think of one then.
I'm gonna predict the end of your questions, and so like quick fire kind of shit.
Do you want us to finish while you're answering?
Well,
Or just stop when you cut us off?
Yeah.
wait. So,
Wait, yeah,
I-
which one?
The game is gonna be to see if I can time it. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can time it. If I like interrupt you, just keep going.
no. Hold
Okay.
on. So, do you have to does it have to be yes or no question, or can it be anything?
I would prefer if it was like a one-word answer.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
I got one. I got one. You ready, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay, here goes. What do you think is the best thing to put on tacos?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the best thing to put on tacos? Yeah.
And that was super late too. All right, hit me again.
All right, Johnny, you go.
All right. This is gonna be really short. All right. Wendy's or Arby's?
Meat.
I mean, you're not wrong. This is
Damn it. This isn't going so well. Let's keep
All right.
going.
All right, I have one. So, what do you
All right,
usually
all right.
get at Target?
Toothbrush.
I heard big time rush.
That
in
wasn't
the back.
actually that bad.
I heard big time rush. Did you say big time rush?
I said toothbrush.
Oh, I heard big time
Oh.
rush.
I'm disappointed now.
What do you get at Target? Yeah, big time rush.
I'm sorry.
All right. What channel is the best channel to watch cartoons on?
Food Network.
Oh, you got the channel bit.
You got the channel bit.
Hmm.
Oh, this is so scuffed.
Let's see. Okay, I have one. At what age do you usually have a mortgage?
13.
13. Oh my god, my heart.
Oh.
Oh my god. Alright,
Okay, we could do like one or two more.
well, let's do two more. I'll do this one. You walk into Walmart, you see a guy standing there, he's butt naked. What do you say?
Swiss cheese.
Duh. Well,
Oh, no.
he's trying his best. That's all that matters.
I'm not hearing the ends of these questions, so I don't know if I'm damning myself.
You
Oh,
definitely are not, but your answers answers make no sense.
Ask another one while
Well,
while I think of
Sure.
one.
Let's see. You're held up at gunpoint. Someone tells you to drop your pants. What do you do?
Switzerland. Bro, these aren't one-word answers.
He said, did he say Switzerland?
Yeah, I'm just
what-
looking at the word Switzerland right now.
Nick, basically what I said was, you're at gunpoint. You drop your pants. You say Switzerland.
Well,
All right, it's okay.
next question.
I'll admit, I thought of one, and then you said Switzerland, and I forgot.
Oh, here.
Oh,
Let me ask you.
whack.
Let me ask you like an actual like question. And this is gonna be kind of like a would you rather kind of thing, but here's a caveat.
Am I trying to answer it before you finish, or am I answering
You're,
it seriously?
you're trying to answer before I finish, but it should be a serious answer. So, all right, here goes.
Okay.
So. Oh fuck! I forgot what I was gonna say.
No.
Oh. would-
Riveting.
Very no. Would you rather be Edward Scissorhands or Scissored Edward Hands?
Stat everywhere. Holy shit. Why did you preface that with, yeah, this is gonna be serious?
No, you have to answer this seriously. I don't even care about the timing anymore. Just answer the question. Would you rather be Edward Scissorhands or Scissored Edward?
Scisword Edward Hands. Scisword.
Answer the damn question. Jimmy, you can answer this too
fuck
if
it.
you want.
Johnny Depp.
So would you have fingers with the scissors or fingers with Edward?
Could I? I'm not too familiar with it, but can he remove his scissors?
No, he cannot.
Oh, I am. He cannot. He is cursed. He's an abomination.
Can I see if I have a scissor head?
Can you see?
Yeah.
No,
His
you are
scissors
you
don't
are a,
have
you are
eyes.
a scissor with Edward.
You don't have a scissor head.
You're not scissor.
Oh wait, you're talking about if you're scissor Edward hand.
Yeah, if you're scissor
Yeah.
Edward hand, you literally are a pair of scissors with Edwards for hands.
Nah, I'd be Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
Dude, that movie It's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't do this. I can't do this. My heart is gonna
Did
stop.
I die?
I'm gonna have
Am I dead?
palpitations. I'm gonna throw up.
Hello?
No,
Am I in hell? Am I in hell? Is this death?
You're good now.
I'm gonna throw up.
No, I was just saying how the actual movie Edward Scissorhands is pretty sad.
Yeah, can I get a sausage, Sammy?
No.
What a good reaction.
Wait, where's my freaking? Where's Funny Mike?
Uh-oh.
I don't know where I put Funny Mike. Oh, there's Funny Mike.
You don't need funny, Mike.
Yeah,
You
dude.
just need 750 milliseconds of delay.
That's very true.
Oh, sorry, 1770.
Is that your ping right now?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
I have never seen ping that high, and I'm surprised I'm keeping a conversation with you guys.
Well, I wouldn't say keeping conversation, but it's definitely happening.
Huh? I'm reacting, for sure.
That is true. I just want to use Funny Mike so badly. Oh well, for a different time. But yeah. This episode is so bad. It's just so scuffed.
It's okay. It's content.
It's content indeed.
It's fine, it's fine. Oh, speaking of content,
My
I need
eyes!
to put tags on the last two podcasts because they aren't doing so well in views. So if you guys see this one, why don't you look at the last two episodes of our podcast and
This is definitely
give
like
some love.
this isn't the funniest episode.
And Robot Me says the exact same thing.
This isn't the funniest episode, but it's definitely like the most like interesting in terms of like what the fuck is going on.
This isn't funny. This is just kind of.
No, it's hilarious for me. Because I'm just sitting here listening.
Yeah,
So-
this is great.
Wait, have I not been coherent this whole time?
No, you've been coherent most of the time. It's just like,
Slightly.
Hello?
no. So, when it happens, it's hilarious. Cause you're trying so hard to make sure that you're making it like it's a physical issue, not like a external issue. Cause you're kind of trying to talk like you don't like you're trying to work your words around the lag, but it never works. Are you
Yeah, I know. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do about it.
It's okay. Hopefully,
Yeah, it's alright.
hopefully by next episode or whatever episode, how many episodes it takes to get that figured out, it figures itself out. But I'm gonna say,
I think I'm gonna try and record from a different location next week.
you have full access to.
But
my
say what you were
house.
gonna say. I'm sorry.
I don't know. We
Oh,
honestly,
wow.
we honestly didn't have much to talk about today, so
Yeah.
But
this might be the shortest episode ever.
well, I don't know. Do we want to end it off here, or do we want to like try to do the same thing with Would You Rather? And that way we can actually have like some discussion and some fun at the same time. Double fun, double standards, double. But
I can whip out some questions
I
real
will
quick.
also whip out questions. Hold on, give me like 5 seconds.
I will also whip out questions.
So
Just kidding. I just tried opening up YouTube and it fucked Discord for me.
oh,
Oh,
just do it on your
no.
phone.
No, if I do that, I'll die.
Alright, I have one.
Okay.
Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green
That one.
or never have to stand in line again?
Ooh. That's actually kind of tough. I think I'd never have to stand in lines again. That's how I would do it. Mainly because, I mean, it's not like driving is that big of a deal, but standing in line, holy fuck! What if this is like the line to like Agartha?
Hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you have
yeah.
the ability to like always be first in line, this is the freaking first release of John Cena versus Belle Delphine live. You know,
No.
like I don't have to freaking stand in line, or if it's like a line to the winning ticket for the lottery, I skip the line and stuff.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you. Also, if all traffic lights I approach were green, I feel
That'd
like
be-
I would generate so many bad habits.
Yeah, just always speeding. I feel like it'd be more worth it if to say like any crime you do on the road doesn't like click, or doesn't you don't get in trouble for crime like that.
Doesn't apply.
Yeah, or like
Um,
skip.
I don't.
I
I
don't know
don't
about
know
that,
if I
but
don't know if that
See,
would make me take
well,
the other one
well,
because
think,
I don't inherently want to commit a crime.
cause think of it like this way: what if you end up accidentally committing a crime while you're on the road, and
How often does that happen, John?
oh, I do this all the time. I kill people on the road all the time.
ah,
It's just a game. It's just a game.
In a video game,
In
of
video
course.
game, of course.
GTA, yeah.
Yeah, that woman screamed very loudly. Anyways, no, but I don't know.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm just trying to make the street thing make it more worth it, but I don't know. You definitely skip
I
every
think
freaking line.
okay. I think a better one is never be in traffic
I still would pick the
Yeah.
line one. I'm sorry.
because the green lights doesn't guarantee you'll never be in
Wait,
traffic.
wait. However, question here comes another question. Then, technically, traffic is a line. So, if you never have to skip.
Holy shit.
Yeah, right. You hear what I'm saying? If you don't have to wait in lines, you have to
I
wait in traffic.
guess, but also I feel like you can differentiate the two in this hypothetical.
Would you? I don't know. I'm also trying to figure out how that would work. Would it be like you whenever you go to places, it's just never a line, or is it like they see you and they just let you go to the front? That's
I think it's you go places and there's never a line.
okay. I think
So like you always walk into like say a restaurant when there's nobody there,
right. So you go at like what 6:30 p.m. like prime.
or
dinner
you're
time.
always the first one to get to a stadium.
You go to dinner 6:30 prime time, and no one's there, and you're like, huh? But then you turn around, it's just it's just hundreds of people.
They all decided to show up as soon as you got in line.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You want me to ask another one?
But yeah,
sure.
Okay. Would you rather spend the rest of your life in a sailboat as your home, or an RV as your home?
RV.
RV.
Yeah, RV.
Yep,
I get sick.
me too.
I
I
think
won't get sick, but I would just get
the ocean is
tired of
cursed.
it.
No,
I
the
think.
ocean is cursed,
That too.
dude. If you
Yeah,
speaking
the
of-
ocean is
yeah.
scary.
Ocean's freaking scary, dude. One time, I went freaking ocean paddleboarding, right? And it was like what 100 degrees. I'm like in Delaware or something like that, and I'm just paddleboarding, and I just black out, cause it's just hot, and I'm fat, and so I'm being cooked alive in my skin with some butter and herbs, and I look around. I'm like, huh? I don't ever remember being right here. I turn around. I'm like, maybe like a mile away from where I was, and I just floated. I think I was on that boat for 30 minutes or something like that while I passed out. But it was scary. Anyways, that's why oceans are cursed.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. Want me to do another one?
Do one more.
I think I'll do another one. This one's a bit tougher.
Okay.
Would you rather have unlimited international first class tickets, or never have to pay for food at restaurants?
Oh, easy. Never have to pay for food.
Alright.
Okay, so there's a bit of a dilemma here, I think. So with one, something I've always wanted to do is covered. Like I've always wanted to like with the proper means, always wanted to go and travel the world and stuff. And not only am I able to do that unlimited as many times as I want, but first class, so it's like a comfortable visit around the world. So I don't have to budget food, or no, I don't have to budget the airline cost. because surely first class would cost me a shit ton of money, included in with like vacation costs. But now
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that. But on the other hand, I don't have to pay for food.
Ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Something else to consider is what you actually eat at the restaurants. Because, like, personally, I don't really get things that are, like, expensive or anything. Yeah.
oh, if I had the option to eat out expensive every freaking night, I would. Like, hands down.
Well, there you go. I think I wanna give the first class tickets some respect, but I also think I would take food at the end of the day, because the likelihood of me like up one day deciding, you know what, I think I'm gonna fly to like Venice,
Yeah,
or I'm gonna fly to fucking Australia or something.
I'm gonna go to Amsterdam and smoke a
It's
bunch
kind of
pot.
slim. Yeah, legally. And yeah, I think the likelihood of me actually like, because the thing with me is like, say I get an unlimited amount of something. My mind tells me you can use this whenever you want. You don't have to use it right now. And then I forget about it.
Yeah, dude, we'll go to
And
Taco
then
Bell.
like
and then
that,
free food.
I go to Taco Bell saying I picked the food option, and I'm like, oh, free food. Or is there a caveat to this where it's only like sit down restaurants you don't have to pay for? Because I feel like
That's what I
fast food's a
thought
little
of.
bit overpowered.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think sit-down restaurants.
I think sit down restaurants would make it a fair argument.
I still
And in
would
that
do that.
case, I might do first class over sit down restaurants, because I mean, I do well, if I had the means, I could do both just as frequent as I do, and I don't eat at sit down restaurants very frequently. So,
Yeah.
Oh, you bet your ass if I start doing that, if I get something like that, I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah, you go to Applebee's. Oh my god, get the popcorn. Yeah, go to Applebee's and get the freaking popcorn shrimp. Mmm. And then throw up all over the
treat
floor.
yourself, girl. I got you.
And then throw up all over.
For 20. Just kidding. 2 for 0.
Hey babe, welcome to Applebee's. How can I help you? I got the whole menu in my hand. Ma'am, we'll have the whole menu.
Man, we will have the Applebee's bar and grill menu.
Alright, well, I'm gonna ask some questions now. Unless Nick, you
Yeah.
wanna ask first.
Hit us.
Alright.
Alright, this is a really simple one. Would you rather eat a banana shaped like an apple, or eat an apple shaped like a banana?
Apple shaped like a banana.
Oh. You think?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hands down.
Would you eat a banana shaped like, or apple shaped like a banana?
Ew.
Dude,
You know-
banana ball.
You know how easy that would be to just smush in your hand?
Nah, I'd do the banana apple.
I already smushed bananas in my hand.
Dude,
I make Play-Doh.
can you imagine? No,
It's not like if you replace a banana with an apple, the banana is going to replace the stem. So there's no real way to hold it. It's kind of like an orange, but worse.
No. Okay, hold on.
It's an orange
Can
that
you?
is Play-Doh.
No, for me is so I love bananas because I'm literal monkey. Imagine how much of a quantity difference there is from you eat like a Fuji apple sized banana versus you eat like a banana sized apple. For me, it's just quantity. That's why I would just do that. I'd rather eat apple sized bananas, especially when you take into account like certain fruits that are technically apples. So like you eat like like you eat a Fuji apple that's like max size. Those things are like the size of your, I don't know, like a fist. They're huge.
Yeah, did you know a T-bone steak is technically an apple?
I
Huh?
want you to die. Anyways,
No.
next question, because apparently I'm a loser for eating an apple-shaped banana.
Not you're
None of us.
loser.
Oh, this is fucked. Would you rather be able to teleport but only as far as you can walk, or be able to run but only as fast as whatever you can see?
Teleport.
Wait.
Hands down, teleport.
Teleport as far as I can walk?
Yeah. So that would be like,
I'm gonna assume it recharges.
huh? So I would kind of
Like,
I would kind
wait.
of, I'd imagine it as like, let's say you're going on like, I don't know, like you're going across campus or something like that, you can walk across campus, so you teleport across campus instead. But if you need to go like a, I don't know, like a larger distance, let's say, but like you can only walk or you can only teleport like this much, and I'm also guessing it's not. Hold on, let me think of it more like this. I think it's like you teleport, but it's in short bursts and it's not that far. Versus you can run to whatever you see.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Also, I don't understand the second.
So the second one is be able to run, but only as fast as whatever you can see. So you're running insanely fast, but it's like whatever you see, you can run to it like at that speed.
Wait, what? At what speed though?
At the speed of which you can see things.
So, the speed of light?
The speed of light.
I guess so. I don't know. This question's stupid, but I
think
I read it.
I
And I was
think it might mean if you see a car, if you can see a car moving, you can run as fast as it.
right. And this is saying teleport as far
Which
as
actually
you can
happens quite a bit.
walk. Run as fast as a car.
Yeah,
Uh,
I run as
I'll
fast as
just be
cars all the time.
Nick's latency is starting to catch up. He's like, oh, all the
Yeah, my
internet,
ping's going down.
all the.
I'm at 700 now.
Anyways, all right.
Yeah, I'll just be chilling in my room at my desk and look out the
Oh.
window on the street and then see a car and then have a sudden urge to run really fast at my desk.
All right.
Just burn a hole through your fucking house.
Oh my God. All right. One last question from me. Okay. Would you rather have no fears or be able to give people every fear imaginable?
No fears.
What the fuck?
There's no
That's-
argument. No fears.
Yeah, no. I
I-
wanna. Here, let me play devil's advocate.
No, I honestly picked to give people.
No, I
fear
can't
things.
because that's just inflicting pain on people that don't need it.
No, hold on. Now, what if
No, I refuse.
you have the ability to give everyone every fear possible, right? If you pick the other one. So, let's say you're like, "Hey man,
I don't want to do that.
hey man,
You're now afraid of me.
hey man, I hear you don't want to give me scholarship, or you don't want to give me free tuition, free stuff. I'm gonna make you scared of everything, and then the moment that you're just like, okay, I'm gonna take it away, but you gotta remember, I'm just gonna keep scaring you until you give me stuff I want. I don't know. I probably use fear as like a tactic, like I don't know.
So you're using this as a method to fucking take over the world.
Basically, hey man, Donald Trump,
That's funny.
I know you're scared of trolls. He's a big troll. Give me your company.
Okay, you lost me.
Oh, get that away from me.
You lost me.
It's okay. I'm also
What
lost.
is that?
These questions are
I can't
weird.
even imitate Trump. I don't care. I don't know. I feel like those questions are very. There's obvious one side, and the other side is just like you can argue it, but only like in a specific situation where it would benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any more,
Uh,
John, or
no.
is Nick gonna go?
Nick, do you have any? I might have one more.
I definitely don't think my internet will let me search for anything on Google and talk to you guys at the same time, but I will try.
I have one more.
If John has one more, I can load up like one more.
All right. So, would you rather be on death row for a crime you didn't commit and the most important person in your life is free but they committed the crime, or be free but the most important person in your life is on death row for a crime you committed?
Ooh.
Uh, the first one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just selfless.
I don't know about me. I honestly have no idea. Mainly because either way, either outcome is cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick the first one too. Yeah.
That's hard. I think I. I don't know. I'd probably be on. I just probably do it on death row. It's a hypothetical.
That's a tough one.
That
I don't
was
know.
a tough one. Oh, hold on. Here's a funny one. Did you ever find one, by the way?
So I looked for some, and I found a couple that are like kind of trivial, and I can just get them out of the way if you want to wait for your funny one.
Sure.
I feel like mine aren't funny enough to like be the last one.
Well, it's
so
not.
I'll
It's
just
not
go
like
ahead
funny.
and
It's
do
not
mine.
funny. Funny. It's just I thought it was pretty. It's humorous.
Well, then it's probably gonna be funny. So I'm gonna ask my question. Would you rather have 3 feet or 3 hands?
Like literal
Hmm.
3 feet. Or...
3 hands, because you don't need to buy an extra shoe.
Fair. But what about the extra mitten?
That's what the armpits are for.
You know, how often do you see me wearing mittens? Uh-huh.
So would you rather? No.
Yeah, my
I
answer.
feel I can't. I'd probably do hands too.
No, I do feet. Super kick.
That's not
Guys,
what that does at
Oh,
all.
dude, that'd be fucking awesome.
Super kick. You have a kick with the force of 3 feet.
You got your fucking.
Now, would that mean you have a third leg?
Dude,
though?
that drop kick's insane.
Dude, I already have an insane
Yeah,
drop kick.
probably.
Imagine if I had 3 feet.
Ooh,
Do you see what I'm getting at?
Does it mean you have a third leg?
Does that mean have a third leg, or is it just like you have an extra foot on one of your feet?
No.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking it. Like
You have another.
you just have 2 hands attached to your
So
one
if
wrist.
you have an extra hand, it's. Oh,
Now,
Yeah, I'd probably do that still.
all right. Well, let's get to the next question. I'd rather have a super drop kick. So,
That'd be. Well, yeah, that's valid. Let's see. I think the other one was: would you rather have all of your T-shirts be 2 sizes too big or 2 sizes too small?
oh, 2 sizes too big.
Big. What?
2 sizes too big. I already do that.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what the argument for 2 sizes too small is.
Well-
Unless you're fucking jacked and you want to be an asshole.
I guess it depends because
Flex and rip.
I am a tubby tubby man. So I
Not
like
that chubby.
I'm tubby man. So if you can imagine a tubby man wearing a shirt that's 2 sizes too small, versus if you see like a jacked like super like handsome guy wearing a shirt 2 sizes too small, I feel like there's 2 different dimensions.
Yeah. Just depends on the person.
Yeah, you're looking like a freaking JoJo character.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I can't hear a single thing you guys are saying, and you probably can't hear
Oh,
a single
no.
thing I'm saying.
You know what? It's okay. We can move on. Do you have one more? Okay, great. Nice talk.
No, he's.
Do
said
I?
He can't hear us. Yeah. Oh no.
Hold on,
now
Nick's loading.
it's like cutting in and out. Dude, you guys all went robot for so long, and I'm just sitting here waiting for my internet to catch up.
All right. Well, while that happens, then I'm gonna ask my funny question. Then, would you rather have to announce everyone around you whenever you have to fart, or pee your pants daily?
There's
I
no.
feel like we
question.
had this question, didn't we?
Did we?
No, I don't think so. I would have remembered this because my answer is quite obvious.
Oh, I'm
Nick?
okay. My answer might not be as obvious.
Well, out with it then.
Well, there's no answer. Period. God damn it,
This isn't real.
Nick. Jimmy, do you want to
No,
answer?
okay, so I think
moving
I
on.
would. Oh.
What would you rather do? Announce that you have to fart really loudly,
I think.
or pee your pants?
Okay, so the thing about peeing your pants daily is that is it in public?
You just pee your pants daily.
So not public.
So I could do it in the comfort of my own home, or do I know when it's gonna happen?
Oh,
It's probably unpredictable. I think.
probably unpredictable. Let's assume it's like at the frequency in which
Just
you
like
have to piss.
farts. But like only one of those times I'll actually piss myself.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's a risk I'm willing to take. I think I'd announce every time I fart.
Yeah, I'm gonna fart.
That'd be really funny during an exam. He's like, "All right, time to fart."
Dude, I honestly, if that happens, I'd stick shit in my mouth to make me not say it.
Yeah, but I mean, you still
stick
make
shit
the
in your
noise.
mouth?
You know, I'm gonna stick pooping. Stop. No. I would like shove paper down my mouth and just be like, and just fart really loudly.
No, that'd be worse. That'd be worse.
You'd be,
I feel like that'd be the funnier one though. I feel like farting your pants, or not farting your pants, peeing your pants. I feel like peeing your pants is like, it's the curse answer, but it's also like the easiest to get away with. But saying that you have to fart and then literally just shitting your pants.
Well, I mean, no one
Hold
said
on,
that.
you're adding a caveat that wasn't in the question.
No. I'm saying like it's just a mega, like you have a mega fart and it just sounds terrible.
Yeah, but that wasn't part of the question, though.
All right, then what about
No
this?
one said it was a
No.
mega.
Here. Let me put another theoretical in this. What if you have to shit, but also you have to fart? So you tell everyone, "Oh, I might shit myself."
Well, go to the bathroom.
So you tell, I'm gonna shit myself, and so you run to the bathroom.
Yeah, you
and just-
say, "Hey, I'm about to shit myself," and you run and you pray.
No, but I feel like
Because the way I'm imagining it, we're in 2018, and I'm in the middle of like a lecture or something, and all of a sudden, like,
no, but it's like you have
And
to fart,
then-
but you also have to shit. So which one do you say?
you fart.
You say you gotta
I'm gonna
fart.
yeah, but
What?
then you shit yourself when you fart.
You're impeding on the rules. Okay, well then you shit yourself.
So do you say, "Oh go, I'm gonna shit myself," or do you say, "Oh no, I gotta fart," and then shit your pants?
Oh, you say I'm gonna fart, and then you shit yourself. This is the plight of man. Otherwise, you just got piss. But you could cover up piss.
No, you. You can cover
Yeah,
up.
you can. You can spill water on yourself every day. And just be like, oh, clumsy me.
Yeah, you spill water on yourself,
Did
and
it again.
you're just standing there right there. You're like making faces. You're like, yeah, I spilled water. Oof. I'm just
Sorry,
trying.
I'm in immense pain right now. I
Because I
really
spilled-
need some water. Uh-oh.
I just spilled water all over my pants, and the stain's getting bigger. There's no more water on you. The stain's just getting bigger.
Well, yeah, because the water is spreading.
You're like, I'm just trying to imagine it, like, oh, like you pour all the water, so it's just like the
Dude,
spot, and then you piss your pants, and the water just starts spreading, and you're just like, oh
Yeah.
man, I spilled water in my pants, and you're just like, I don't know. I think I'm taking this too seriously, but
You are both. Okay, the first go around, it might be a little bit sus, but once you get into a rhythm and you like start
You
to
piss
like
your
know when
pants.
shit's about to happen, you finally start to just like you just piss your pants and you just let it go. You don't react. And it's not like
why don't we just make pissing your
because
pants?
there's no caveat saying that like you're at the point of like extreme uncomfortable. Like you're not extremely uncomfortable, right?
Why don't we just
And
no? Why don't we just make it normal to make yourself pee your pants?
that's what I'm saying. Normalize pissing yourself.
Well, on that
I'm
note,
doing it right now.
I didn't need to hear that. Not with that voice. All right. Well, I think we've gotten through basically what we wanted to get through, and I'm just gonna say, holy shit! Oh, fireworks!
This is scuffed for
Sorry.
sure. I
There-
think I will record from a different location next time.
Someone is shooting fireworks, and it was right next to our house. So the freaking thing shook my table.
Mm.
Oh, that's.
All right. Well, this has been an episode. I'm not gonna say I'm proud of this episode, but it was an
This has
episode.
been an episode.
And so, I don't know. All of our I don't know if you guys have anything you guys want to talk about or share.
No.
All right, cool.
There's nothing to say.
My Twitch is
Well,
gonna.
I'm
Everyone's. My Twitch will be in the description. Nick is probably not going to be streaming for another month, so his Twitch will also be in the description. Yeah.
check out my one YouTube video.
Yeah,
You put that in the link too.
I'm
Alright.
in there.
All right, bye.
Bye.